everyone. I thought I'd share, I'm putting together this Bush 60 width inch L desk, and it's in gray. It's very nice. I got all the pieces unloaded from the box, and I started already putting some of the cam bolts in, and etc. Very easy directions. So I started with K, which is the leg, H, and G. And I inserted the K bolts, KD bolts. It's very clearly marked too. There's numbers on them, and even the dowels, because you don't want to get the big dowels mixed up with the little ones. So the numbers are clearly marked on the package. They all came in a bag. So I'm starting with the cam bolts, the cam locks, and the small dowels. So I've got these 3 steps done, and now I'm on connecting G to H, and so the cam locks are here. So I'm just gonna put those in there. So I hope I already have it so where it will come in. This bottom one. So accept it. There we go. And then this one. There. So lock them in. So those are locked in tight. So G and H are connected. So now we have to connect K to H. So this is H. They're labeled as well, very well. So this is H, and I have to put K, which is the leg, on. I just have to figure out which is top and which is bottom. Okay, so this is that leg. So I believe it goes like this. I have to put the cam locks in. I don't know if you can see this or not. I gotta go lower. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put this it's locked in tight. It's locked in tight. So that's connected. Now F, E, and C. So that's one of the big legs. So let me get those prepared and I'll come back. Well, that was a struggle, but I got it. So the cam locks are locked in here, down here. This one is F. So it's good on all sides. It's painted. And then that's K. This is E. It's upside down. This is C. This is one of the legs right here. And so it tells you to do both F's. So this one's already ready, and that one's attached right there. So that's done. All of this is done. This is page or step 6. So now we have to get I and the other leg, which is D, and we got to connect those. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just did this step here. This is I, and it does have a groove, so you can tell. Here's the groove is on the bottom, and you put these two screws H23491 in those two holes. They're black, so those are attached. Now I'm about ready to attach the other F. There's two Fs, so there's two dowels, the smaller ones, and then the cam bolt is here, so they're gonna go, the dowels are gonna go in here, and then it's gonna leave it open to accept the leg D. So let me get those attached. Step 10 is finished, actually 9 and 10. So what I did was I attached F to D, H to D, and I to D. And with the shag carpet up here, well, it's a short shag, I had to lift because it would get stuck. Some of the carpet would get stuck up in there when I was tightening it down. But it was easy fix. Just lift it up a little, tighten it. These caps go on here. The instructions tell you when to put on. The cam locks are already in there, so they just want you to cover them so it looks really nice. Now all the base is done. I just have to flip it over and attach the top. Okay, step 11. Notice here, this is a different dowel number. This is the small one, and then this is the bigger number. So these are the small dowels, and these are the bigger ones. And they go in the four corners, the big ones do. And then gotta be careful to make sure you get the inner hole here with the small one and the inner hole here. These are gonna be cam locks, I believe, right in those outer small circles. Same thing on this end. This is the D. So you got the big ones on the ends and then the two small dowels on the innermost holes. So here, you the large. So it's a pretty good size hole. And then you got an empty one, and you got a small dowel, empty, and the large. And that, there's nothing back here. And then here's the other leg, large, empty, small, small, empty, large. So we're gonna put the top on. First I have to connect in step 12. I have to connect these two pieces. This is J and this is B. So we're gonna connect these edges here, and then we're gonna put a bunch of cam locks screws in here. So that, I mean, I should say the bolts, KD bolts. So then this whole unit here will go down, and then the underneath will be the cams. It's called cams, to lock those bolts in place. So I'll come back to that, and then we'll do the same thing with A. We'll attach the end piece B to A with these panels. Let's see, what do they call? Oh, straps. They're metal straps. I might wait because the one top, the biggest top, has a, it was damaged in the box. When I took it out, I noticed. So I might call them. I'm not sure where it falls on the top, but I'm not happy about that. So you can see it. Zoom in. see it. It's focusing on the carpet, I think. So, I don't know what to do about that. So, I'll come back. Okay, step 12 is complete. I attached these straps with the screws, package H35251. These little screws to the straps. And this is B and this is J. This is the smaller top. So those are attached. And then you put in the bolts, the cam bolts. And there's 10 of them. So those are all in, as you can see. So now we just have to do step 14, which is flipping it over and just putting it in, and then these cam locks we'll have to put in and tighten those in. So then after that we'll do step 15, which is the bigger piece. So that's the one I'm not sure about. It has a damaged part to it. I might go ahead and put it on, and if they send me a new piece, I'll just unattach it. But you do the straps the same way. Attach the 2 straps to hold those B and A together. Put in the locks, the bolts. 13 of those. There's more because it's bigger. And then flip it over. Lock them in place with the cams. 13 of those. And then it's complete. This has been very easy. It's been about an hour for me so far. Doing it all by myself, and it's been very easy. Okay, got the top all attached. All the cam locks are screwed in. And here's that spot I was telling you about. So, I don't like it, so I'll have to see what they say. So it was pretty easy. The hardest part was getting under the desk to do the cam locks, getting them all tight. But, let's see, hour and a half took me.